Welcome to your 15-minute Pregnancy Pilates on the ball workout. As with any workout, don't exercise into any pain or discomfort. Let's begin seated on top of your ball with your feet and knees hip distance apart, and just gently rock your pelvis into a neutral position. We want the spine long and the collarbones wide. Lengthen your head towards the ceiling and let's lightly engage your core. From here, take your hands to the side. We're going to start with some hundreds, so gently pulsing your hands back behind you. We want to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. And as you're doing this, really think about that gentle contraction between your hip bones, or that hugging of your baby in towards your spine. Breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5. Let's just give the shoulders a little bit of a roll back here. And we're going to bring the hands directly behind you here. So you want to draw the shoulder blades back and down behind. This is a really good postural exercise for the top half of your body. So as you draw the hands back, make sure you keep engaging through your core. Breathe out, draw back. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. So this is our breaststroke prep exercise here. We're going to do some more hundreds. So holding those collarbones wide, pulse the hands back behind you. Keeping equal pressure through both feet and your head lengthened to the ceiling. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Good, let's relax here and take your hands to either side with your elbows just at the sides of your waist. We're going to take our dumb waiter. So we're going to open the arms wide and return to centre. Once again here we're focusing on widening those collarbones, the shoulder blades moving down your back, and we're keeping that centre engaged. We're keeping your pelvis and the lower half of your body absolutely still. Let's breathe out, reach long this time for Cleopatra. Open and reach. This is a really good exercise to open the chest and the front of the body and lengthen through the arms. Let's exhale, reach away, and inhale, return. Keep that head looking forwards, long neck. Breathing out, breathing in. Let's take the hands to the pelvis and just move your feet slightly forward if you need to. We're going to take some pelvic tilts. So you want to be rocking on your ball, arching your back tall, and then curling your pelvis under. And it's up to you how big or small you make these movements. Just make sure that they're comfortable. But it's a really nice way to free up the lower back. From here, we're going to get ready for scissors. So with a core engaged, we're going to float one leg off the ground and then return. Now this is a lot harder than it looks, so really make sure you've got your balance before you lift that leg. How high you lift it doesn't really matter. It's about your control and your balance on the ball. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. And let's maintain that neutral spine, that wide collarbones for the upper half of your body that you've just been working on. Breathing out, breathing in. Trying to keep your pelvis level throughout. Good, let's take the arms up and then widen them at the top for our chest stretch this time. So we're going to imagine that you're drawing a vase here, and you're going to go down the neck of the vase, up the neck of the vase and widen at the top. This is a really lovely way to open your chest. Let's breathe out, lengthen, draw the arms back behind you and then lower back down again. Let's just reposition if you need to for double leg stretch. So from here, keep the shoulders soft. We're going to lengthen the arms overhead and at the same time lift one leg. So here you really have to concentrate on your coordination and your balance. But you should start to feel that core working a lot harder now as you focus on both your upper and lower limbs. So center engaged, lengthen the arms, lift the leg, and then repeat on the opposite side. Let's breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Good, let's just keep it going steady and lengthen the leg this time. So if you can, straighten that knee, and it just makes you hold that position slightly longer. Keeping focus on that pelvis staying neutral. Breathing out, breathing in. And just keep those shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Grow tall through the top of the head. And rest there, good job. Give those shoulders a loosen off. Taking the arms back out in front of us, we're going to open round to the side for some arm openings. So keeping your spine tall, you want to rotate as far round as it's comfortable, keeping the other hand at the front. Let's exhale as you rotate. Inhale, return. Let your eye gaze follow your arm and just get as much twist as your spine is happy to do. Really good exercise for mobilizing that upper spine. Breathing out, breathing in. Good, let's return to the front now and just adjust yourself if you need to on your ball. We're going to take a gluteal stretch, so this is for the hip and bottom muscles. And again, it's harder than it looks, so get your balance and cross this leg over. And then just gently bring your chest and your chin forwards if you can. You want to encourage this knee down towards your mat and then carefully release. Get your balance once again and we'll repeat that on the opposite side. This is also really good to do if you sit at a desk all day and you can do it on your more stable surface of your chair. And gently release. We're going to move our exercises now over to the wall. So take yourself to a wall and place the ball behind you. Bring your feet about hip distance apart and make sure you're standing fully upright, hands on your hips. We're going to engage our centre and widen through the collarbones. So keeping this lovely posture, we're going to take some squats. So this is great here because the ball really supports your spine as you move. So you want to make sure that you can still see your big toes when you squat down. And we don't want to drop the hips much lower than the knees, so let's just bring the legs to parallel. Centre is engaged throughout. And let's just have a steady breath in and out. Now we're going to add in some little pulses here. So staying low, you're only going to rise up a few inches this time. Really great for toning the legs and the gluteals. Let's take the arms out in front. We're going to add in some toy soldier arms here. So as you squat down, lengthen one arm up, one arm down. And then they meet back in the middle. Breathe out, breathe in. And this here really just encourages your whole body to work together now. So the arms, the legs, and your core all working together. Let's bring ourselves down into a seated position and we're going to add in some heel raises now. So just encouraging the demands on our legs for some endurance with our centre engaged, we're going to alternate these heel raises. Keeping your shoulders and pelvis absolutely level. Good work. Let's carefully take yourself off of the wall and return to your mat. We're going to take a forward stretch here. So just gently walk the ball away from you, walk your feet backwards, and just let yourself melt forwards from the hips. This is really lovely when your back starts to get a bit tight or a bit stiff, and you feel the stretch up the back of the hamstrings, but it also just offloads the weight from your bump as well. Turning your head to look under the armpit of one arm, just to lengthen the stretch to one side, and then repeating that rotation to the other side. Gently push that ball further, breathe out into the stretch. Carefully roll yourself back up to standing, stacking your spine bone by bone. We'll give the shoulders a little roll out. And then we're going to walk forwards again. So melting down from the hips, let your bump relax here. Nice big exhales. Push your bottom back behind you. And then we're going to take it down onto the floor. So come and sit beside your ball as if you're giving it a hug to one side for our mermaid stretch. And we're going to lean over the ball here. Lengthen that top rib cage to the ceiling. Let's breathe out, float that arm over and gently back. Let's just take that to the other side. So hugging the ball under your arm once again, sitting up tall, and then we're going to float over. And again, this is really nice to do as a supported stretch when your back most likely needs to be stretched out in these directions. And then we're going to come round to face the ball. So open out your legs, press the knees to the floor, and we're going to gently roll the ball away from you. Only go as far as your body's comfortable, and again you want to feel that stretch along the back of the legs. We're going to gently rotate to one side, pressing that knee to the floor, and then stack the spine tall. Roll out once again, and stack tall. Let's roll out to the opposite side, encouraging those knees to go flat, and just enjoying that stretch through your spine. Breathing out on the stretch. Breathing in as we return. Let's just roll out those shoulders, get rid of any tension, and we'll just go forwards once more. Again, really nice to have the ball to support these stretches. And that's us finished our workout for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love it if you could like, subscribe and share this video with anyone that you think would benefit from it. And you can find more in the Pregnancy Pilates series on my YouTube channel.